Hey guys, it's Delilah and today's video is another Empties. I'm going to share with you all the beauty products I have used up the past few months and let you guys know my thoughts on them, if I like them, don't like them, and whether I will repurchase or not. So yeah, before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more Delilah's Delights. Also follow me on my Instagram at Delilah Delights. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so there's a lot to go through. It's everything here. I love watching Empties video and I saw so many YouTubers, they have those very pretty bags or like boxes. Here is literally a trash bag that we use for our garbage bin, but it is what it is. First, I have 3 body butter from the Body Shop. I have this one is the Piña Colada one. I think it's the limited edition from last summer. So how come it's still here? I think I bought 2 or 3 in one shot and that's probably the last one. If you really like the Brazilian Bum Cream, I think it smells a little bit similar. So it's very coconutty, pineapple, like a tropical vacation. I really like it. And this one, the coconut one, I don't find it artificial, but it doesn't smell very, I don't know, it just doesn't smell super natural, but it's really moisturizing and just feels very good on the body, so I don't really mind the scent and I still think it smells pretty good. And the last one, Moringa, is kind of a floral scent, but there's something a little bit musky and woody about it. It's not your typical floral scent. So yeah, all those 3 I really recommend them. I think the scents are decent and they are all very creamy, so if you are looking for a body butter that is not too expensive and have a wide range of choice in terms of flavors, definitely check them out. Next, I have a micellar water from Bioderma. This is actually my very first time trying anything Bioderma. I'm using a second one right now actually, so I kind of already repurchased it. So far I really like it. It doesn't sting my eyes and it doesn't cause any allergic reaction on my skin, although I don't have sensitive skin. It just feels very lightweight, very clean and very refreshing. But honestly, if you are like me, again, who don't really have sensitive skin, I don't know whether this one is really that different from a drugstore micellar water. I think it's a very good product. It definitely does what it says. I'm just not sure whether it's necessary for my skin type. But anyway, still a very good product and I'm happy I tried it. Next, another product to remove makeup. This one is actually a kind of deluxe size sample. It has 40 ml. This one is from Kiehl. This is their Midnight Recovery Botanical Cleansing Oil, and it's good product. Before, I kind of strictly use it to remove my eye makeup, especially when I do wear some mascara or just waterproof eye makeup or like liquid lipsticks, and it definitely does a very good job. It just melts everything and it doesn't really sting my eyes either. But again, just like the Bioderma, this one is actually quite expensive. I forgot the price. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I will buy the full size, but if you are someone who is really into makeup removing oil and if you want to invest in a pretty good one, I definitely think this is a good choice. Going back to some body cream, this one is from L'Occitane. This is their Almond milk concentrate. It smells absolutely delicious. It's very warm, very just, I don't know, very cozy. It's not artificial at all, but I don't think I will repurchase it again because I think I mentioned it in a recent haul. If I can find it, I will put it in the cards as well as down below. Consistency is very lightweight. I think because the main feature of this product is to kind of tighten, which I use up the whole bottle. I don't really see that. So because it's really lightweight, I just find it not moisturizing and hydrating enough for my body, especially during fall and winter. But I think I mentioned, I don't know whether you can see, there's the L'Occitane almond oil back there. Maybe I will pack a picture here so you guys can see. I mentioned it in my quite recent video. I think it's called my current skincare favorites product for the summer. I forgot the title of the video. In that video I mentioned I just really love the almond scent from L'Occitane, but this one, because it's not hydrating enough, I'm just a little bit FU about it. But that one, the almond oil, is just very beautiful and delicious, and it's because it's oil, it's really very moisturizing and it will just keep my whole body feeling very supple and just, I don't know, I really like that one. So if you're someone who has tried it and you also have the same feeling as me, you love the scent but you hope it's in a much creamier, more moisturizing consistency, definitely look into that oil there. Next, we finally have some makeup products. This one is from theBalm. It's their Bahama Mama Bronzer. Not going to stay long here. If you guys are not new, you know this is my all-time favorite bronzer. It's completely matte, very good quality, and the powder is very finely milled. It's very pigmented yet super blendable, so I just really like it. And I think if you have like a light to medium tan skin tone, you will like it. But if you are super fair, maybe it's a little bit too deep for you. And of course, I already repurchased it. I think I actually hauled this in my recent video. It's a brand new one, so you guys can see how it looks. Actually, it's just very beautiful, and it's just my favorite bronzer. And now with the spring and summer coming soon, I just really excited to put it all over my face. Moving on, we have this serum from Dermarise. It's a Japanese salon brand. I'm pretty sure I have featured it in my recent current skincare favorites video. I talk very in-depth in that video, so again, as usual, I will link it up and down below. It's kind of like a serum that you should use it in the first step of your skincare routine. It will enhance the reproduction of your skin cells. Although they sent to me in the first place, I would love to repurchase one with my own money because I really like it. So yeah, if you're also looking for a new serum in your skincare routine, then this one is a really good one. Next, we have two XL brow pencils. Nothing new here. I'm pretty sure in my previous empties, I probably have used up quite a few of those as well. XL is a Japanese drugstore brand, and this one, the brow pencil, is just a very typical. On one side is the brow pencil and the other side is a spoolie, and if you twist it up and open, inside have some brow powder, which I don't really use very often, but sometimes I will just use it to fill in my brows or blend out the tip of my brows. So yeah, I really like them. They are just very easy to use and very smooth, and this is just the one and only brow pencil I use now because I don't really fuss too much about my brows. I don't have very high standard about them, and this one is just good enough for me. It's drugstore, and although it's a drugstore brand, I think they have 8 different colors, which is quite impressive. So yeah, if you can get your hands on them, or if you ever visit Japan, definitely pick one up. I already repurchased 2, but it's at the back drawer here, so I cannot really show you. Another regular here on my channel, this one is from NARS. This is their light reflecting setting powder. The fact that I can just cite the name like that, it means that I use it a lot. And as you can see, this one is a loose version, and I think it's actually my first or second loose version, but I have used up the same thing in the pressed powder version. I think maybe already used up 3 or 4. Here you go. This one is the pressed version. It's already a little bit dirty just because I use it almost every day, but basically the same thing once you apply on your face, so it just depends how, like, which format you like. Anyway, it's just my all-time favorite holy grail face powder to set my under eyes as well as my whole face. And it's also just the type of powder I feel I can put on like 100 layers and it will still look very fresh. It never make my skin look dry or cracky. So yeah, highly recommend it, especially if you have normal to dry skin. If you have oily skin, I don't really know how oil control this one is because I don't have oily skin. I cannot speak for that. Next skincare product I have used up is this one from Kiehl. It's their creamy eye treatment with avocado. It's basically an eye cream incorporating avocado oil, so it's super creamy, super moisturizing. I actually really like it. I think this is my first bottle, and I am currently using another 2 eye cream from Origins. But if you are someone who is looking for a really very moisturizing, like creamy and a little bit thicker type of eye cream, look no further. Next, I have a hand cream from L'Occitane. This is, I think, their rose one, and I have a millions of those. I have some on my vanity, some in my purse, some in my bathroom. I just kind of scatter them all over my house. I don't really have particularly dry hands, but I wash dishes almost every day, so they do tend to dry out a little bit sometimes. So I really like those hand cream. They are not very expensive in terms of, I mean, compared with other L'Occitane products. Yeah, I definitely enjoy them and will continue to repurchase them. Actually got another one here. This one is original Shea butter hand cream. I think this one may actually be my favorite because it's almost, I think it's the creamiest, and I really like the smell. So yeah, I found some more makeup products here. One is from NYX. This is their retractable eyeliner. It's just the typical, well, there's nothing inside. It's a typical gel liner. I use it to fill in my lash line and also my waterline. Because I wear liners almost every day, I always use a gel liner to do the lash line and waterline, and use a liquid liner to do the wing line. And for liquid liner, almost any drugstore brand will work on me because I never have problem with wing liner fading off. But for gel liner, especially in my waterline, I have tried high-end drugstore and none of them will stick around on my waterline. This one is in no exception. The one from NYX is very creamy, very black, very matte, and it goes on without tugging my eyes, but still it kind of smudges at the end of the day. And it's kind of funny because I don't have particularly oil eyelid. Actually, I think they are quite dry, and every time I do, after I finish the waterline, I will always set it with some powder and eyeshadow, but they still smudge and I really don't know why. So if you happen to have some really good recommendation for gel liner or just regular eyeliner pencil for the waterline, definitely let me know. Help it grow out. I will appreciate so much. And also a liquid liner here. This one is from a drugstore, Japanese drugstore brand called D.U.P. This is their Silky liquid eyeliner. Like I was saying, for liquid liner, almost any drugstore one will do. I just always go to drugstore and see is there any new one coming out or which one is on sale, and I will just grab one gel liner, one liquid liner, and use them every day until I use them up. Next is another product I also talk about a million times. I'm just a very boring person. I tend to use the same thing over and over again. This is Sekkisui. It's a Japanese drugstore brand. Well, actually not really a drugstore. You can only get it in 7-Eleven here in Japan. It's a sunscreen. It has SPF 50 and it's just the SPF I use on my face almost every day. It's very moisturizing, very creamy, doesn't leave a white cast, and it doesn't fight with any of my foundations, so I really like it, and I already repurchased a brand new one. Another product from Kiehl. I swear this video is not sponsored by them. I wish. When it comes to skincare, my face just goes well with a lot of their products. And this one here, I will say, oh, I haven't said what is this. This one is a Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. It's just a clay mask that is supposed to suck out all the gunks in your pores, will help with the blackhead, and yeah, just a clay mask. You guys know what the clay mask is. Personally, I will say it's a good product, but for me, it's not really high up there with those other products I just mentioned. I do have a lot of blackhead all over my nose, and after using a whole bottle, which is actually a lot, I don't know, I don't really see a huge difference. Whether I will recommend it, I'm not sure. There's so many people who really like this product, so I guess it does work for many people. It just doesn't really work for me, so I personally will not repurchase it. Here we have another L'Occitane product. Pretty sure this is the last one. This one is their Ultra Light Cream. I think it's a little bit like their their Shea Butter Ultra Cream. I forgot the very classic one. I think that one is very moisturizing, very thick, and this one is kind of a lighter version. It only has 5% shea butter. This one is a jasmine flavor, and I'm pretty sure it's limited edition because here it also say whipped, and I really don't know how to explain it. You have to touch it yourself in order to know what I'm saying, but it has this very, it's like a whipped cream kind of texture. It kind of reminds me a little bit of this one, the Almond one, that I really like the experience. I really like the scent, but I just don't think they nourish my body enough, so I will not repurchase it again. But I think it's actually a limited edition anyway. And I will say, if you want to go for L'Occitane, since you are already spending the money, you can either get the almond oil I talked about back there, or just their classic shea butter body cream, which is just absolutely wonderful. I really like that one. Another makeup product I have used up. My camera is dying, so I have to speed this up. This one is a Erase Dark Circle concealer from Maybelline. I think I talked about it in my 2017 yearly favorites makeup product, so I will link the video. This is just my all-time favorite concealer, drugstore or high-end, because it's very moisturizing, very creamy. I would say it has light to medium buildable coverage, and I really like it, especially for my under eye area. So yeah, highly recommend it. The one I use up, this one is in medium, and I already repurchased two, one in medium, one in light. So I thought one can use to highlight my under eye, the other use on the rest of my face, and I really like it. I'm pretty sure I will continue to repurchase it for eternity. Another makeup product I have used up is also from theBalm. This one is their Sexy Mama Anti-Shine Translucent Powders. It's kind of a decent powder. There's actually still a little bit left, but I just don't really bother to use that up. I think I put it in the plastic bag quite a long time ago, and I only remember it being very basic. I don't really find it anything special. I don't really like the look it looks on my face for some reason, and I just only use it to set my eye primer. I feel you can find a lot of good powder in drugstore like the Maybelline Fit Me and a few others, and if you have a little bit of the budget, then might as well go for the NARS one that I highly recommend it. And this one is just, I feel it's kind of stuck in the middle in terms of both price range and the performance. Finally, we have only a few more Japanese skincare products left, so if you guys cannot really get your hands on them, I'm sorry about that. This one is from Fancl. It's their active conditioning lotion. Pretty sure I featured it in several of my videos before, so I will try to link them. It's kind of like a toner that I sometimes use for the first step of my skincare routine, but it's very hydrating. It's actually a little bit thicker. If you have dry skin, I think you will love it because it's nice to put something very hydrating on your face right after maybe you take a shower or something, so that your skin is not too dried out. So yeah, anyway, I really like it. If you also have normal to dry skin and you are looking for a new toner to mainly hydrate your skin, this one is great. And I think this little bottle is supposed to last for 1 month, so I'm pretty sure I will get another one. Another Japanese skincare product I have repurchased several times. I think this maybe is my third one. Pretty sure it appeared in my previous Empties as well. This one is called Labo Labo. They call it Super, I don't know, I will put the name on the screen. They call it lotion, but I really also use it more like a toner. This one is very watery, and it kind of have a very cooling sensation when you put it on your face. I think its main feature is to tighten your pores, which I don't think any skincare product can really actually tighten your pores, but I definitely think it will calm down my skin a little bit. Every time when I maybe got too much sun, or after I finish picking my face, I know it's super bad, then I will use a cotton pad and soak it, leave it on my face for a few minutes, and it works very well on calming and balancing my skin. And I really like the cooling sensation, especially in the upcoming spring and summer. So yeah, if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. Lastly, I have this lip balm from DHC. It's also a Japanese brand, more like a mid-range, more toward drugstore price, and it's their regular lip balm, but this one is in mint flavor. DHC lip balm is very popular over Asia because it's made mainly, I think maybe 90-100% of olive oil, so it's very natural, very nourishing, very moisturizing. I did have their regular like a olive oil unscented lip balm, equally nourishing as this one, but I feel after using that one for a while, it will start smelling a little bit bad. It's almost like oil going bad, if you know what I mean. So I kind of stopped using that, and this one I think is already my second or third one in the mint flavor, and it never happened with this one. So this, and I think they also have a honey flavor, which I really like as well. So yeah, if you are looking for a very nourishing, moisturizing, but super affordable drugstore lip balm, I highly recommend the DHC one. And yeah, that's it guys. That's all the products I have used up for the past few months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, if you have any question about the product, or if there's anything you want to tell me, always feel free to leave it down in the comment section. I will be happy to answer you. I will also link all the related videos down below, so if there's any product you are interested in knowing more, definitely check them out. And yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more Delilah's Delights. Also follow me on my Instagram at Delilah Delights. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.